I have torn down engines that were completely destroyed, cam lobes wiped flat, bearings spun, and timing chains stretched to the breaking point. Yet the owner swore they used full synthetic for every single oil change. Here is the dirty secret the oil industry spends millions to hide from you. The word synthetic is a legal definition, not a performance guarantee. You can legally slap that label on a bottle of highly refined crude oil that offers barely more protection than the conventional sludge from the 1980s. While you think you are buying insurance for your engine, you might actually be pouring in a product that shears down to water-thin waste the moment your turbo gets hot, leaving your engine to slowly eat itself from the inside out. We are going to stop looking at the labels and start looking at the physics of what actually keeps your car alive. If you want to know which oil is liquid gold and which one is just overpriced snake oil, stop guessing and hit that subscribe button for Care Xpert right now. I am going to reveal the king of the hill that consistently wins nearly every torture test we throw at it. But I'll also show you a budget oil that surprisingly beats the big names in cold weather protection. We will discuss the purple brand that might be wasting your money, the truth about titanium additives, and the secret manufacturer behind the Costco and Amazon brands that nobody talks about. Stick around, because the number one oil on this list is likely not the one you are currently using. Number 1. Mobil 1 Extended Performance, the baseline. We have to start with the elephant in the room. Mobil 1 is the factory fill for Porsches and Corvettes, so it must be the best, right? Not necessarily. In independent 4-ball wear tests, which grind metal bearings together under extreme pressure to measure the scar left behind, Mobil 1 consistently performs good, but rarely great. It uses a high-quality PAO, polyalpha olefin base stock, which gives it excellent longevity, but in head-to-head friction tests against newer competitors, it often lands in the middle of the pack. It is the safe, reliable choice that will get you to 200,000 miles. But if you are looking for the absolute highest film strength available to protect a high-performance engine, the lab numbers show there are stronger options on the shelf. Number 2, Castrol Edge, the titanium gimmick. You have seen the commercials with the glowing titanium fluid. Castrol claims their fluid titanium technology changes physically under pressure to prevent metal-to-metal contact. While their oil analysis does show the presence of soluble titanium, the real-world test results are mixed. In volatility tests, which measure how much oil evaporates at high heat, Castrol Edge tends to burn off faster than its premium competitors. This means if you drive a direct injection turbo engine that runs hot, you might find yourself topping off the oil more frequently. It is a solid Group 3 plus synthetic that fights sludge well, but don't buy it just because you think there is liquid metal inside the bottle protecting your bearings. It is mostly marketing genius. Number 3, Royal Purple, the overpriced dye. This is going to hurt some feelings, but the data doesn't lie. Royal Purple costs a fortune, and people buy it because of the cool purple color and the racing heritage. However, in wear scar comparisons, Royal Purple often leaves a larger scar on the test bearings than oils that cost half as much. While it has excellent solvency, meaning it keeps the inside of your engine very clean, the sheer protection under extreme load simply doesn't justify the premium price tag for a daily driver. You are paying for the purple dye and the racing sponsorship. Unless you are running a specific racing setup that requires their specialized racing line, the off-the-shelf bottle is one of the worst value-for-money propositions in the store. Number 4, Valvoline Advanced Full Synthetic, the quiet achiever. Valvoline doesn't scream about titanium or natural gas. They just quietly make an incredibly stable oil. In blind tests, Valvoline consistently posts excellent numbers for resisting viscosity breakdown. This means that after 5,000 miles of abuse, the oil is still thick enough to protect your engine, whereas others have sheared down to water. Their secret weapon is their seal conditioners. If you have a car with over 75,000 miles, Valvoline is arguably your best choice because it actively swells dried-out rubber seals to stop leaks before they start. It might not win the cold pour Olympics, but for keeping an older engine sealed and lubricated, it is a top-tier contender. Number 5, Amazon Basics / Kirkland Signature, the store brand secret. Here is the twist that shocks everyone. The oil you buy at Costco or Amazon is technically excellent. These store brands are manufactured by a massive company called Warren Distribution. They use decent Group 3-based stocks and a standard additive package that meets all the latest API-SP requirements. In fact, in cold flow testing, the Kirkland Signature Oil actually flowed better at -40 degrees than some big-name brands. They lack the expensive, long-life additives that allow you to drive 15,000 miles between changes. But if you are changing your oil every 5,000 miles religiously, these oils offer 95% of the protection for 50% of the price. Do not be afraid to use them. Number 6. Pennzoil Ultra Platinum, the science winner. If you want the best over-the-counter oil you can buy at a big box store, this is it. Pennzoil uses gas-to-liquid (GTL) technology, where they synthesize the base oil from natural gas rather than crude oil. This results in a base stock that is chemically purer than almost anything else on the market. In volatility tests, NOAC, it has some of the lowest evaporation rates we have ever seen, keeping your intake valves clean. It flows incredibly fast in the winter and refuses to shear down in the summer heat. For the price, it punches way above its weight class, often beating oils that cost twice as much in wear protection. It is widely considered the smart money choice by oil nerds. Number 7. Amsoil Signature Series, the undisputed king. If money is no object and you want the absolute best physics can provide, Amsoil Signature Series is the winner, period. In the 4-ball wear test, it consistently leaves the smallest scar, meaning it prevents wear better than anything else. It has a massive total base number, TBN, which means it can neutralize acid for up to 25,000 miles, though I don't recommend going that long. It stays fluid at temperatures where other oils turn into a candle. It is essentially over-engineered for a daily driver. But if you have a turbo engine, tow heavy loads, or want your engine to last forever, this is the liquid gold standard that everyone else is chasing. Here is the reality check. The best oil in the world won't save you if you never change it. I would rather see you run a cheap Kirkland synthetic and change it every 5,000 miles than run expensive Amsoil and ignore it for 20,000. However, if you are looking for that extra edge and protection, the lab results clearly point to Pennzoil Ultra Platinum for value and Amsoil Signature Series for absolute performance. Stop buying based on the color of the bottle and start buying based on the science inside it. If this breakdown helped you pick your next oil change, smash that like button and share this with a friend who is still overpaying for Royal Purple. Keep your engine clean, and I will see you in the next one.